Okay, so I have a story today, and did I hit the record button twice? Okay, got it. So you only hit it once. So this is the pizza problem. Okay, so you know how sometimes you just get a craving for that one specific food, and you will not rest until you get that one specific food. Yeah, that was me today. And today that was pepperoni and pineapple pizza. So my family never really order food out. Especially pizza. We never had pizza delivered to our house, I think twice. I've lived in my house for 11 years, and I think we only had pizza delivered here twice. That's not an exaggeration. So I wanted pizza, and not that frozen stuff found in the freezer. No, I wanted stuff from Little Caesar because it was the cheapest stuff, apparently. And then also, I watched a Food Fury. It's a YouTube channel, and they were talking about different types of pizza, and like I just watched this 13-minute video on pizza. I want some goddamn pizza. This is like at 2 o'clock. So I went to my brother's room like, hey, if I give you money later, can you drive up to Little Caesar, get me a pizza, you get yourself whatever you want? And he's like, cool, got it. So my mom leaves for work at about 5:05ish. She made us spaghetti for dinner because I absolutely love spaghetti. And she had to work a double shift today, so she worked this morning, came back home for a little bit, and then went to work again, so she's at work now. So she made spaghetti to have for dinner. We didn't tell her that we were going to get the pizza, but I just wanted pizza, and I have money. Mac has the car, so we put 2 and 2 together. Or that's how we thought we're going to work. So 5:30 comes, my mom's gone. I'm like, hey, you want to get the pizza? He's like, what time you want me to go? I'm like, hey, if you can go now, that'd be cool. He's like, okay. So he gets his shoes on. I give him $18. And he walks out the front door. I'm like, yes, okay, I'm going to have my pizza less than half an hour. This is going to be sweet. 2 minutes later, he comes in the front door. He's like, Dad took my car to the shop. And he didn't tell me. Because a few days ago was the 4th of July. And his turning signal and his speedometer were not working on the dashboard. Very serious thing that you should be concerned about when you're driving. I mean, my brother's had his license for less than 2 weeks. And it's a 20-year-old car. So, sort of important thing that you need to drive. So, he's like, he was upset because my dad took the car up to the shop and didn't tell him. I was upset because I wanted my goddamn pizza. So I'm like, text your friend Riley. Riley's our friend. She works at Arby's, and so I didn't know if she worked today or not. So Matt texted Riley, and Riley got off work at 7. So Mac and Riley went to go get the pizza from Little Caesars. In the meantime, between 5:30 and 7, when Riley was still working, I ate 2 plates of spaghetti because I'm like, F this, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten all goddamn day, I'm not getting my goddamn pizza, I'm hungry. So I ate 2 plates of spaghetti. So I'm full because pasta has carbohydrates, I want to say, a lot of carbs, and that fills you up more. I knew that going into it, but I ate this spaghetti anyway, because I'm like, I'm not getting this pizza, I'm hungry, bon appetit. So, ate 2 plates of spaghetti, I'm just chilling on my bed. 7 o'clock comes around, or 7:05ish, Matt's like, hey, Riley's here, can you give me the money to go get a pizza? I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm getting the pizza anyway. So, him and Riley, because Riley's the driver and Matt doesn't have a car, they drive up to Little Caesars. In the meantime, me and my girlfriend are talking about periods and cramps and all that fun stuff that girls go through on a monthly basis. And it made me completely lose my appetite. Not that stuff grosses me out. But what happened was, me and her were texting. I texted back a response that had a little bit of sass, a little bit of sarcasm. She's like, oh, you're giving me attitude now. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to. She's like, I've gone 2 months without a period. I had a cramp yesterday. I'm expecting one. I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm screwed. And so we start talking about cramps and blood and stuff. And that's the greatest. Oh, my Lord. So she's telling me all this stuff girls go through on a monthly basis. And I'm like, F this. I don't want a period. No, thank you. I'm like, I'm sorry I have to go through this on a monthly basis. It didn't like gross me out or anything. It wasn't like I was supportive and stuff like that. I wasn't saying, ew, you're gross, you're disgusting, don't talk to me, because I know those asshole guys out there like that, like, oh, their girlfriend is going through something like that, and they are like the least supported people in the world. So I wasn't like that, but I was honestly learning stuff because I don't have a sister. My mom is past the age of having periods, and she wouldn't tell me about it. I'm not gonna ask her. And so, who else is gonna tell me except my best friend of 9.5 years? Yeah, that's the conversation we have. So we're talking about all that stuff. I'm just really fascinated learning about it, asking all different kinds of questions. And so we have a good 20-25 minute conversation. Matt get back with the pizza. And I gave him $18, and the total was $18.05. He got himself some chicken wings. I got a small pizza. And now I'm not hungry for my pizza because of that conversation with my best friend. Oh. So now I had to find room in the fridge to where my mom and dad won't come and take my goddamn pizza, because Lord knows they think they're entitled to a slice. It's pepperoni and pineapple. But I don't think it's gonna taste as good because it's already heated up because they made it at the restaurant. I'm gonna have to put it in the fridge for overnight and then take it out and heat it up, and it's probably not gonna taste the same. So what the heck? So oh my Lord. So I don't know how I went from a simple craving for some pizza to in a few hours not wanting it in the slightest. Oh my Lord. But like, our fridges are full and I had to find a place to put it. Oh. What's the whole premise of this story? The whole premise of this is don't talk about monthlies before you eat dinner. Also, I mean, the 2 plates of spaghetti didn't help because, like I said, carbohydrate, the pasta, the noodles fill you up and make you feel more content than eating a sandwich or whatever. So that's partially on me, but also that conversation just... And then my girlfriend's like, oh, well, I can talk about blood and crash and stuff like that, and I can still eat. So I'm like, yeah, well, you're a girl. You deal with this stuff. I don't. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. I found out what PMS stood for a few months ago. Now I'm learning about all this stuff. Oh, my Lord. It's just the funniest thing. Because we would have argument in our friend groups. I could be like, oh, I could handle a period. Yeah, it's not that bad. Nope, I quit. I'm like, my legit reaction was, okay, I quit, you win. I think I could handle a period. Bullshit, I know I can't. With my exact word, there's no way in the heck that I can handle one of those. No, I'm not even gonna try. You could not pay me. Because I get cramps whenever I'm swimming and I don't stretch or eat bananas or drink water. So I've experienced cramps in my lower calf. Wow, I just slapping my cat. What's the word? Non-incentive. Emphasize. That's the word. Emphasize. So I've experienced cramps in my calf when I'm swimming, and it is a pain in the butt. Like, she's saying how some girls just sit on their beds and cry in a ball. That's me, 100%. I'm not even gonna be Mr. Tough Guy and be like, oh no, it wouldn't faze me at all. Bull. I would be a wimp, okay? No. Thank you. I'd be taking medicine. I'd be wanting to skip school. No. Thank you. And then she's telling me how, like, they get their periods in the stomach, and they just sit there rigid like a board for 2 straight minutes waiting for it to go away. No, I'm crying out in protest in the middle of class. No, thank you. No. Oh my Lord, you cannot pay me to have one of those. I know in child development they can do like a simulation of a pregnancy. Thank goodness they don't have a simulation of a monthly. Oh, God, no. So basically, that's the story of me wanting pizza and regretting it. Ordering pizza. And if I would regret ordering pizza, but there you go. I am regretting ordering pizza. Oh my Lord, this is just too funny. But yeah, that's today's video. I have no clue what tomorrow's video is gonna be. Hopefully it's something more normal than this. But trying to think any other key details I left. I think I got just about everything, but oh yeah. So we're gonna go post this now and find a place to put that pizza.